up, guys? So consider joining our locals. If you like the fact that we catch predators nationwide, it's not possible without you joining our locals. On locals, you get to see over 20 catches early, completely uncensored. You get to see live predator confrontations as they happen, and you get to support the movement that has an arrest in 43 different states and convictions in 24. We do travel the most and catch the sickest. It's only $7 a month. You get more early content than Rumble. We do big content dumps every single month on locals, and can't do this without you guys. Consider joining locals.
Sienna crew, huh?
Do I now?
Toyota Sienna crew.
No, I was like, I'm already here. How am I pulling up?
How's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I got a package for you.
So, tell me you're not serving me papers.
No, not necessarily. It's about some stuff on Instagram and Telegram we should probably go over about the account. If you have family here, we can talk away from them. I don't mind.
Yeah, out here's fine.
All right, cool. Well, it's kind of, some stuff online, and, I know it happens. I know you're a good person, which is why I'm here to actually just talk to you, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I know you're not out to, do anything crazy or anything like that, but, obviously some shit happened, and, I don't know really what, but I just know something did. And obviously, I know you're a good person, and I feel like, it's obviously something we can get through today and all that stuff. Like, I don't think you're bad at all. Do you work at all?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you, you don't have to tell me where, but what do you do for work?
Home health care.
Home health care?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're taking care of somebody there?
No, this is my house.
Oh, nice. Dang, did you make it big or something? What happened?
No, I'm staying with somebody that she's got some money.
Oh, okay. So do you take care of her?
No, this is my girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
I've got a heart condition. I've only got like months left.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But you just take care of other people.
Can we get to?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say I appreciate what you do, man.
Yeah, man.
And since you do take care of other people, I figured, this is something we can take care of here. Okay. So do you know what I'm kind of here to talk to you about?
I don't know why they kept banning me on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I know I stumbled across some crazy stuff on Telegram. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that.
Right. And that's what I'm kind of thinking, because I don't think you're the head of any of this stuff on Telegram. I think you could probably...
No.
Yeah. I think you could probably help me kind of figure out what these real idiots are posting on Telegram, because, obviously I know you stumbled across some stuff, because some of the people that were trying to follow you or just
Oh, I don't know who was trying to... Like I said, they banned me on Instagram twice, and one time it was just for liking a photo. I don't even know what happened.
ridiculous. Well, how Instagram is with censorship. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure.
When was the last time they banned you on Instagram?
Oh, I ain't been on there in 4 or 5 months, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, any other apps besides Telegram, or like that where they kind of do that stuff, or?
Yeah, I've seen it on ICQ too.
What the hell's ICQ?
I don't know. It was an app.
Okay. Any other ones?
Start clicking those, then you know what I'm saying?
Did you just call it a?
Yeah, because you click here and then go here, and then it's all whirlwind, and you got all kinds of shit on your phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, do you have?
Are you recording me right now?
We're on your property. It's for safety. I want you to be sure I'm not here to hurt you or to put hands on you or anything like that.
Who are you with?
It's a group called Kid Protectors USA. I'm not here to, do anything crazy to you. That's why we are recording, because I want you to be assured there's going to be no across your face or any, extortion or anything like that, because then it's also for my protection too, because, I don't know.
Sure, I understand that. And I get where you're coming from. So if you can shut it down, good for you. What was your name again?
Gordon Flowers.
Gordon Flowers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
I'd like your picture too, then, if that's okay.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Want me to smile in it, or?
I don't care how you do it.
All right. Yeah, man.
I don't know what's going on here.
For sure.
I do know what I ran across, and I don't want to be associated with that.
Oh, no, exactly. Here, you can...
Yeah. Let's see. All right.
Yeah, totally fine, dude. Gordon Flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you able to search? I mean, good for you if you can find out who's doing this.
Right, right. And that's what I think we can kind of come together on. I know you probably don't have the real names of any of these people. I'm not expecting that, but like,
Oh yeah.
you know, any like, but the apps. I mean, ICQ. I didn't even know about ICQ. That's a big help. And
Yeah, I remember ICQ. Like, I don't know how old you are, but when the internet started, I seek you.
Oh.
And it was ICQ.com, and it was just a way to meet people. You know, it was just a, I don't know if it was anonymous, but it was definitely a random chat board at one time. And then this last time I was on Telegram and something popped up, they were like, click here, and it was ICQ, and there's way more on there.
Really? Than Telegram even? Okay. So I know Telegram get a little bit chippy, but before we get into anything here, do you have the term copyrighted or trademarked?
Oh, I'm sure I've heard it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm definitely finna make like a T-shirt of that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You really do. You get you click here and you're like, oh, she's pretty, and oh, that's kind of hot, and then it's like, wait, where's my computer going? And then you got 18 things open up, and so there's no way it's not a.
Yeah, that is the first. That is the first time I've heard the term. That is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sure I've heard it before.
Okay, so about how long ago, you know, and I'm only asking your experience because, you know, obviously I'm sure Telegram's been along longer than you've been on there, but, you know, kind of to get like a gauge of how long people have been doing this stuff on Telegram for, like how long ago did they first introduce Telegram to you with this type of stuff?
Oh, I'm sure I clicked on something on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't go searching for anything like that. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't download Telegram on purpose. It was something that I clicked on, and then next thing you know, if you want to view this, you got to go to Telegram. And,
oh, really?
yeah.
So like, so you didn't choose the thug life here. The thug life chose you pretty much.
Okay.
Well, you know that phrase?
Yeah, I know the phrase.
Well,
but
I'm not calling it the thug life. You know what I mean? That type of thing.
Yeah.
So basically, this wasn't you seeking it out. This is people, you know, basically.
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
The social media directs you that way, because like even on like YouTube, say, I would watch, oh, this girl is 25 years old and she's doing this, and so I click on it, and it's like, you might like this one and she's 18.
Right.
You might like this one and she's 14, and you know, it just keeps getting younger and younger. Like, social media is directing you to get younger and younger on purpose.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why.
I got my opinions on social media. I'm sure
Yeah.
we probably share the same ones on that, dude. I'm with you on that. I think the rabbit holes are. I think if there was no social media, the rabbit holes wouldn't even be there in the first place.
Right.
But that's just my opinion. I don't
Right.
know. I think we think the same on that. But okay. So about how long ago did they kind of show Telegram on Instagram to you? Like,
Oh, man, I don't know.
okay, no
I
problem.
mean, honestly, I don't know. For 2 or 3 years, I was traveling the country, all 48 states.
Oh, nice.
And so I was by myself a lot. And my phone was my best friend, you know?
Yeah, I get
So
you.
I don't know when it kind of spiraled down into something, but yeah.
I hear you. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I know guys, hormones, and loneliness are
Yeah,
a
there's
dastardly
lot of
combination.
hotels in Washington State and California and, you know, Texas and all over the place, you know?
Where in Texas did you go? I'm actually from there originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right outside of Austin, there's like, damn, I can't remember the city, but there's like this plateau with a lake on top of it right outside of Austin.
Barton Springs?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I had
Beautiful,
two clients
man.
up there on the hill.
Clients? What did
Yeah.
you used to do for work?
I worked on like old printing machines.
Okay.
So once upon a time, you had to make a little metal slug with the actual word on it and scroll, you know.
Oh, okay.
Those machines that made the slugs, I'm only one of like 3 people in the U.S. that can fix them.
You signed the Constitution. That's how old you are.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Or Declaration of Independence. Sorry, whatever.
whatever it was.
Okay, so
But yeah, I mean,
so
you
basically,
have my picture there too.
well, that was just from your Instagram account. This was from this one. So they introduced you to Telegram somehow. Are these like groups or are these individuals like doing this type of stuff?
Honestly, I'm looking at check it out. Anybody.
Okay, got it.
I mean, I'm not trying to. I hope, like I said, if y'all can shut it down, good for y'all. Wasn't something I chose to get into,
Right,
but it just
right.
kind of directed me to.
Right.
So-
And that's kind of what I thought coming here. I was like,
Yeah.
this isn't something that you chose. This is something that was kind of more
Yeah.
kind of thrown. So that's why I think we can just help each other
Funnel
on
you
this.
into it. That's
Sure.
what they do.
Well, that's what I'm gonna ask. So were you funneled into like groups or were these individuals kind of sending stuff? That's kind of
I was funneled into Click Here,
okay.
so I couldn't tell you what it was or who was behind it or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Got it.
Oh, there's a picture. Okay, click on that picture. Okay, click on that picture.
There was no names like Mike Smith or anything like that you
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I'm sure most of them were probably anonymous, but I wasn't paying attention to who they were.
Sure, that makes sense.
You know, I want to be anonymous too when I'm doing. You know?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we all wipe our history. Maybe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think I know the answer to this, but obviously this isn't something, any of these pictures you didn't take yourself or anything like that. This weren't.
God, no, I don't save anything on my phone. I'm not trying to, no, I'm not trying, if it's like, no.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to stay away from that.
For sure. So, what were these, what were some of the age ranges that these people were posting up in there, like on these links that they were trying to funnel people into?
Oh my God, are you serious?
I think I know it's younger, but like, how young? That's something that I maybe don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure that I've seen anything from birth on up. Yeah, I'm sure that it's on there.
You're probably just lying about that to shock me, huh?
No, I'm not trying to. I mean, it wasn't something I would choose.
Right.
I'm sure that this is the internet. It's the sewage of America.
So you're telling me birth on up?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously we see babies crawling, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry to I mean, obviously, I'm sure this isn't stuff you like to look at, but like, what do you mean by birth? Do you mean like infants, or do you mean like literally just born, like type?
Like, definitely, still in diapers for sure.
Okay.
Like before they have teeth and.
What?
Yeah, young.
Were these like videos or pictures of them or both?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure. I mean, it's not something I clicked on, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know where it's at, but I'm sure I've seen it. I mean, it's the cesspool of the world. Mm-hmm. You're talking about the internet here.
Right.
You can find anything on there if you really want to.
And they would just easily post this on Telegram just like that?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm sure Telegram. Like I said, ICQ's probably got way more than that.
Okay, so ICU is even worse than Telegram with that stuff? ICQ. Is that just a regular app I can get on the App Store?
Sure.
Okay, ICQ. Yeah. Appreciate that. Holy I hate to ask you this, but obviously, look, I mean, there is a difference between driving an ice cream truck around elementary school than having, like you said, your phone is your best friend, so don't think I'm judging you when I ask this or anything. What would you say the youngest is that you can confirm for me, like, that one of these people posted? Like, obviously, I'm sure you've seen the thumbnails of like the youngest, right. I guess, that was clicked on your end. If you had to guess.
Did I click on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
What did it look like, I guess, if you had to guess?
I would rather not tell you. How about that?
I mean, you don't have to, but obviously, like, I know there's a big difference between actually being the one behind the camera versus having wandering eyes. Like, that's why I actually just came here to talk to you, dude. I mean, I don't have to.
Right, but I also have liabilities here. Like,
I understand.
I'm trying to help you,
mm-hmm.
and at the same time not step myself into jeopardy.
I understand, but I am also letting you know that I didn't have to come here to talk to you. Like, this isn't really, I mean, on your end, there's nothing that I'm trying to confirm from you. It's more like other people, because if this was about, taking a dookie on Adam, then the dookie, there's zero part of that dookie involves me coming here.
Right.
The part of this is actually just separating yourself from these people. I'm going to be honest, do I know you watched some stuff? Yeah, of course. Duh. I mean, obviously we can see it was clicked on. What it was, I don't know. But yeah, but what we can't confirm and what we don't really know and what I think isn't even a thing is you being the head of any of this stuff, you being behind the camera. And that's what we're really after here, okay? We're not after somebody, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude, for a living, you take care of other people. Do you think, okay, yeah, if you want to say this got you a little bit carried away, whatever. You do a net positive for society, okay? You take care of people. Your girlfriend seems to love you. I mean, I don't know her, but you take care of people for a living, okay? I get it. You're, going on with your heart and all of that stuff. I get it. I get all that, man. There's a big difference between that. I mean, if there's a totem pole, I don't even know if you're on it. You're at the very bottom, if anything, okay? So, yeah, yes, I mean, because the thing is, we already know stuff was clicked on, so I don't really care. I'm only asking you because I'm more curious about, like, trying to identify these kids in the videos, trying to go after that. So, yeah, I mean, look, I'm not coming here to confirm whether you clicked on stuff or not. I already know that part. We both know that part. That'd be a waste of time for me to ask you that. That'd be a waste of both of our times. It's more about now, let's flip this around so it doesn't all fall on you. Let's actually just flip this around to take that weight off your shoulders and put the weight onto the people that actually probably deserve it, okay? So that's why I'm asking. Like, no need for the hostility to me. I totally get it, dude. It's definitely hard to talk about, but there's a reason I can come knocking on your door when your girlfriend answers, say, hey, sweetie, I have this. You know, there's a reason I'm cool to talk with you outside about it. I didn't go to, you know, waving to your parents about this stuff. I just came here to talk to you, bro. That's all. So I'm extending this olive branch to you. Let's extend the olive. Do you have kids of your own? You have kids of your own? Yeah.
Sounds like you know everything about me.
Well, I mean, Facebook's pretty easy to find. I mean, it's just Facebook.
Okay.
So you have kids of your own, okay? I know you're a good father to them, all right? I know that. I mean, look, I mean, half my friends from high school don't even have their parents as their friends on Facebook, and that's actually how I found you. So, I mean, the fact that you're still friends with on Facebook, that's, you know, pretty telling that you are a good father. So now it's just about, you believe in saving kids, I believe in it, and I don't think you've done anything to harm anybody, okay? So it's really about just trying to find those types of people actually doing it, because the reason I ask you what's the youngest you've clicked on is because, yeah, we confirm the age, and then I was going to ask you next the race of this, any languages being spoken, because that's important to know. Because, yeah, everything you tell me, is it going to be of use to me? Probably not, but there's a few videos we kind of have in mind that maybe have been circulated to you, and we're like, holy, I think we know who that is, that guy, and we can kind of trace that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm asking you, dude. I'm not asking you for you. I mean, if this was about that, I wouldn't even come here, bro. You know that. So, like, I'm sorry if it sounded hostile, but it's not, all right? It's not. But obviously, there's some stuff that I know, there's some stuff that you know, and this is something that we can turn around. And, you know, you ever played football before? Did you play O-line?
No, I was a band member.
All right. Well, you watched all the games then.
Yeah.
You know what a double team is on the offensive line, right? This is stuff that we can go butt to butt, shoulder to shoulder, and just push that way. We can double team this together. All right, I'm not playing O-line. You're not the defensive line. We're both offensive line here, okay? That's what I'm asking you. So, like, yeah, it's a tough question. I get it, but don't think I give a shit. Don't think I give a shit on your end. Like, if I actually gave a shit, like if I was mad at you or judging about it, yeah, I already watched. I know that part already. That's the easy part, but. And like you said, it's the rabbit hole. It's not you seeking it out. If I believed that, I wouldn't be here. There had to be some very specific things for me to come here, which to actually, you know, just talk about it, which was, yeah, good father, takes care of people. From what it looks like, sucked into some internet rather than being the head of anything. And that, yeah, I don't come to talk to everybody, okay? There's a few people. I chose to talk to you because I think you are different from the rest of them, okay? I don't even put you in that category, but obviously my opinion versus digital footprints aren't the same. Digital footprints do put you in that category, but my opinion doesn't put you in that category. So that's why it's best to just kind of like, you know, each time, like people posting infants tolerance, I don't even know about that. But when you said that, you kicked yourself that much further from these people. You separated yourself from those people just like that. And that's a great thing you did. I mean, that's a great job. And on top of that, who knows? Maybe that can be used one day to actually go find who those infants toddlers are. If we can save even one kid from this, Adam, I mean,
I agree.
I mean, if you have a few months left to live, what a way to go. I mean, do you actually have a few months left to live?
I have. I'm at 15% right now.
Okay. I mean, this is probably, what a way to go out as one of the last things you did was just freaking go ham and just turn on all these people.
What is your main goal here? What is going on?
Well, my main goal is to try to go after the people that actually produce and are the heads of this type of stuff. Because Adam, honestly, if it was just about people that I just clicked and watched some stuff, do you think I'd ever leave this neighborhood? No, it'd take.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Texas. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Where do you stay now?
Where do I stay now? You know, well, I stay in Georgia. I stay in Atlanta, Georgia.
You know my house address. Where do you stay now? We need to be comfortable, right?
I'm cool with it. I'll even give you my parents' address. Okay. I have your parents' address. My parents' address is in Houston, Texas. Okay. And my old address is in Houston, Texas. And my current address is in Atlanta. I just moved there. Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you it?
No, I trust you. I mean, I'm not, like I said, did I do something wrong? Probably. But I'm not going to admit anything on film, and I'd rather not. I don't know, it's getting a little invasive here. It's getting to feel like, do I need to lawyer up?
I don't think that's something we have to get to. And of course, if that's something you want, then I stop trying to help too, man. But that's obviously, if that's something you want to do, man, like, you know, But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say wandering eyes are necessarily wrong. Yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing, but I wouldn't say there's. I think the people behind the camera are wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Not you.
I agree.
So that's why, like, I just kind of came to you for help on this stuff. Like, if it was about, make sure your door's kicked in or anything ridiculous like that, I wouldn't be here talking to you about this stuff. Right. It would be, kind of a slap in the face, right? So that's why. I mean, obviously in these groups, I mean, it seems like people have posted anything and everything.
Yeah.
So you notice I haven't asked what your quote unquote preference was. I haven't asked what, and I'm not going to ask anything to directly incriminate you, dude. Because I'm not here for that.
Right.
I'm just here to say, look, if you see that house burning down, if you didn't cause the fire, but you saw who caused the fire, well, it's probably something you should say. So you see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking, like, what would be, I guess, what would be the average video they would post in there then? And like what
that I've seen posted in there, like, I mean, I don't click on most of it. You know what I'm saying? I just scroll past it. But,
okay.
Yeah. Definitely questionable teens is, like, is she 18? But I mean, there's magazines that have been out for centuries, barely legal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, if there's one I've clicked on, it'd probably be about that age.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, but no doubt in my mind, when you're thumbing through the thumbnails, yeah, they get real young.
Okay, so the lowest you clicked on was probably questionable teen, but the thumbnails have been like babies and all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the thumbnails with the babies, like, does it usually show just them by itself, or does it show anybody else in it?
I don't invest that much energy into it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Like, I'm not trying to see shit like that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm the kind of guy who gets disturbed by watching The Purge.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that bothers me. So seeing shit like that on there, I'm like, eh.
Okay. Got it. With these, like, so you said you follow a link from Instagram, it takes you to Telegram, something like that.
Yeah, that's how I got on the Telegram app. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then from Telegram, they funneled you over to ICQ.
Okay.
Now I don't even know what it is. I haven't clicked on it yet, but it's like something or other.
Okay, so it's different from ICQ?
Yeah, well, everybody posts, okay, go to our website, you know what I'm saying?
So when the stuff pops up, the questionable teens or whatever, is it always on a link, or are they just posting it in the chat, or is it kind of like
it's just a video on the scroll?
Okay.
In the chat.
Got it. Is any of this stuff ever on links too?
Probably.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, like I said, some of them, there's one you'll see them post in the scrolling, like in the chat.
Sure.
You'll see them post this, and then at the bottom it'll be, I don't know what it's called. It's iqd.io or something like that.
Oh, .io, always a safe website.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I've never clicked on them. But there is, yeah, they post like and something .ru, like that.
RU's Russia.
Right.
Okay. That's what I wanted to ask too. Are there any, like, obviously I know you're not fluent in 75,000 languages, but like, is there like a certain language being spoken in these groups, or is it like different ones? Is that something you can kind of point me towards?
Oh, there's a lot of Spanish in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of Spanish.
Spanish. All right. Any other languages that aren't like the?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Okay.
I mean, not that I'm aware of.
Sure.
Like Russia pops up every once in a while too, I'm sure.
Okay. Because obviously we can't speak Russian, but we can. The Russian alphabet's pretty distinctive, I'd say.
Right.
So have you seen the Russian alphabet kind of pop up there, kind of?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Some of them, like in the chat, it'll say, click on this picture, and at the bottom it'll be in Russian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we like, so that doesn't happen again?
My personal political views?
Sure.
Oh, I try to stay out of there.
Yeah.
Like, I traveled for 48 states, and I've seen right wing, left wing. So in order to sell my products, I just try not to pick it.
What did you used to sell?
Well, just my service.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the computer. Yeah, no, I've been to the West Coast and the East Coast, and I can say whatever problems. It really doesn't matter too much who's in office. It's people kind of got to get their together, I think.
Yeah,
But
I think they want us to fight with each other so we don't see that they're full of and taking all our money.
Yeah.
But if you Google, like YouTube, linotype,
linotype.
yeah, that's the machines I worked on.
Oh, so that's not a regular computer then, or?
No, it was hot metal, like lead, and it would cast the lead slugs.
Okay.
And then you put it in the board and roll ink across it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I see. So when the Spanish and the Russian would pop up, were these all in the same group, or were there just many different groups that this was kind of happened on?
Like, I don't know what you're asking.
Like, basically, was this all happening in like one group, or did the go to like all these different groups?
Like on my Telegram, you already know I've got like 4 or 5 that are different chat services. So I don't know which one showed up on which. I don't go in there to look for that.
Right. Okay, so ICQ is probably the most severe one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Without me like going on my phone and having to take 10 minutes to figure it out, what's like the layout of ICQ like?
It's real similar to Telegram, really.
Okay, so you can message people directly or just make a group chat type deal?
When I clicked on something on Telegram, it pushed me over to a ICQ group chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just like it is on Telegram.
Got it. So obviously you weren't the head of any of these group chats or anything like that?
Oh, no, I don't have an account with either one of them.
Oh,
I just
okay.
downloaded the app.
Okay.
I don't think I have a Telegram account. Like, I haven't set up anything as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
I just downloaded the app and jumped into one of the,
Okay. How many people are typically in these groups, if you had to guess, or?
Sometimes you see 166 members.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you see 1,497 members. Yeah.
What?
Like, just crazy numbers.
Are they all like posted in there, or is it like a few?
Oh, I'm
like...
sure there's only like 99% of them are mute.
Oh, really?
You know, but that's how many members are in the thread.
Holy cow.
Call it, yeah.
Got it. Are there any other groups on these apps that they've added you to that have just been like only adults?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, basically, you know, you mentioned on a Telegram group, it's anything from like questionable down to obvious, right? But any groups like on Telegram or ICQ that have been like, wow, these are only Latinas, or like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get on a couple of those, I'm sure.
Okay. How many groups are those, like the adult ones?
How much is on the internet? Is that what you
I know, like
all of it.
Yeah. But how many times have they added you to a group on ICQ or Telegram that's been like adult stuff?
Oh. I don't know. I watched a lot over 45 years now. So I don't know.
Aren't you only 46?
Yeah. Like I'm saying, ever since the internet, I've watched a lot of. So
Okay.
I don't know how many times I've clicked on.
Okay.
I'm not getting what you're saying.
Well, basically, at least in your experience on ICQ and Telegram, is that typically the younger stuff, or were there adult stuff on there too, or do you watch the adult stuff on other
I watch
sites?
the adult stuff too. Yeah.
Okay, on Telegram and ICQ, or?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Anybody post these links in here called like mega links at all?
I've seen that.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it though.
Okay. You've seen it. How often does that kind of occur in the, like, how often, I guess, is that popping up?
Probably scroll down past one of those every day.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what mega is though. I've seen it. You got to download the app. I'm like, I don't need another app. So
yeah, no.
I don't click on them.
Got it. So, what would be the most common link then? Would mega be the most common one, or like if you had to like recognize a name, I guess?
Yeah, like I said, that IOQB.
Okay.
Of some sort, or mega. Those are probably the two most common ones that you see on the worst sites.
Okay. Because I've heard that mega has been kind of cut down a little bit. I don't know if that's true. That always could be just what they say. Like, I don't know too much about mega either, but like, you know how Instagram is like, oh, but we're actually tackling this problem, and then nothing actually happens.
Right.
So when would be the last time that a mega link has popped up, like in one of these chats?
Like, I don't keep track of that. Like I said, I'm scrolling down to a picture I see that's pretty, and
No,
like,
for sure.
I don't know. I really don't.
But like, when can you like ballpark kind of remember a mega link popping? I'm not saying it was like what was on there, but more just kind of seeing that mega word.
Daily, I'm sure.
Okay. So even yesterday could have.
Oh, I don't know, man. I really don't. I can't give you real specifics on that one. I really don't know.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to snow you on this one. I really don't know.
Okay.
Like, Mega's not one. That's one I just intentionally scroll past, so I don't pay attention to it.
I guess, okay, well, ICQD is one that I guess you've kind of been to. When's the last time an ICQD link has popped up?
Like, from what are you talking
Like
about?
on Telegram or something. When's the last time one of those links has popped up, like the ICQD?
They're on there every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as recently as even like yesterday or something?
I didn't click on anything yesterday, I don't think, but yeah.
No, I'm not saying.
I don't know.
Yeah,
like, it's probably in chats right now. On somebody's probably posting something from an IQD account or ICQ account right now as we speak. Like,
Got it.
I don't know what you're asking.
Got it. Well, I'm not saying you clicked on one yesterday. I'm just saying, like, is it possible you could have seen even a link like that even as recently as yesterday? Is what I'm asking.
I don't know about me if I've seen it, but yeah, I'm sure it's on there right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So Instagram kicked you off a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay. And has Telegram ever banned you at all?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So,
like I said, I didn't really set up an account. Just kind of clicked into those chat groups.
Got it. I see. So thumbnails can go super young. Videos you've seen. All right. Kind of. Is there an age? Do you see English on these chats too?
Yeah.
Okay. In English, what are they typically talking about? Like, are they specifically asking for anything in English? Like, what are the conversations like these people are talking about?
Oh, I wish I could help you on that, but I don't read Playboy for the articles. Sorry.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't listen to what other people. I don't want to listen to some other guy talking while I'm trying to.
I hear you.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what they're saying.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. Yeah, like I said, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But there wasn't a market for it, I guess. You know, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, you're trying to dig up the cesspool of the world.
Yeah.
I wish you luck.
Definitely. But you are helping me with it, and I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly it's called. It's something cute. ly.io.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's icq.com.
Okay.
Those are the worst two that I can tell. I've never been to the cutie one, so I don't know what it's about.
Yeah.
But ICQ is very much the same as Telegram.
Okay.
But way older.
Okay. Would you say, which one would you say is more severe, ICQ over Telegram?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In what way would it be more severe, you think?
They accept everybody. I mean, like, it seems like on Telegram, I might get into one and say, oh, there's a picture I like. And I'll read it and the next day I'm like kicked out of that group.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on ICQ, anybody can get on any of them.
So there's no limits with anything.
Yeah,
there's no limit for what they're.
Right.
Okay, I see.
Seems to be. Yeah.
Okay. Anything with like animals and younger people?
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't have clicked on anything like that, but I'm sure I've seen animals on there.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking like thumbnails of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Did the animals, were they with like some younger lady or younger guy under 18 on there? Like, did the thumbnails? Okay.
I really don't know.
Okay. What animals were in the thumbnails, if you can remember?
I know I've seen it's on the internet. I know I've seen horses and dogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about on Telegram and ICQ?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, you're asking about on the internet.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of on there.
For sure. So I do need to ask, because some of these people here, they're pretty big into this game.
Are they?
They were, yeah.
I know they posted some young girls on Instagram, but
Mhm.
obviously Instagram doesn't let you post nudies. So
Right.
I have no idea who they are.
Okay.
I just followed them because they had a picture I liked.
Okay. And some of these people were obviously very younger woman, like very much so younger woman under 18 here.
Okay.
How would they have gone onto your following list, do you think?
Because social media
Mhm.
funnels you down.
Mhm.
Like I said, I got on Instagram liking, I don't know, Kim Kardashian.
Right.
And the next thing is Kendall, who's under 18.
Yeah.
And the next thing is this little Russian ballerina who's like 12.
Right.
Like, it just funnels you down to that stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. Okay, wow, that turned me on. Oh, no. You know?
Yeah.
So it's not, I mean, I really don't know who they are. Or,
Okay.
I just kind of clicked on that.
Yeah. This is like just getting a little bit carried away, clicking all that. Yeah. Dude, and that's why I definitely think it's not fair. Okay. But, you know, I also kind of need some help, you know, kind of trying to figure this out. And you've been 75% honest with me, and I appreciate that. And, you know, well, actually, I don't think you've even told me a lie. I just think everything that happened isn't being said, and that's okay.
What do you mean by that?
What is the pizza symbol here?
Pizza means I don't know. It's about younger girls.
Okay. So
that's all I know.
What,
I don't know why.
What kind of compelled you to add that to your bio there?
Because one of the guys that I followed was like, here, put this on your bio.
Okay.
It's like, okay, why?
Okay.
That's all I know.
Well, you were about to say preteen there.
Is that what it is? I knew it was something about younger girls.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah. But younger ladies under 18, and I mean, yeah, obviously that's something. I'm sure he told you too. Something.
I really don't know. I mean, this was a new one for me. I knew the pizza was something.
Yeah, Adam, it's all right. It's all right. Again, because you're not the one behind the camera.
Right.
You know, is there anybody that you can point to that's trying to send you this stuff direct?
Pizza sauce. What does sauce mean?
Pizza sauce.
Yeah.
Well, it's marinara. I can't tell you what that means.
Okay.
I don't know.
Now I'm trying to figure out what. Okay. Go ahead.
Did any of these guys on Telegram pull you individually and try to?
Oh, sure. I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But I never really talked to any of them. No.
Okay. So there's obviously a difference between asking for and getting spammed with, and so don't think that, you know, obviously there's a big difference, because I've been on the receiving end of some of that stuff, and obviously, you know, if I didn't ask for it, we're all good, right? But did any of these people individually on Telegram or ICQ just send you that stuff, like just them to you directly?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay. Did any of them like ask you to trade or anything like that?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hey, you trade? That's like one of the. I'm like, don't answer. I just don't respond. I block them most of the time.
Okay. So how do they typically ask that? Is there like a certain way they ask it, or
trade?
Straight up?
Like that's it in the little, the chat line. You trade ?
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just them pulling you individually, asking them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just don't respond to it.
What apps has that happened on, where the people just try
Telegram
to Telegram
and ICQ, I'm sure.
Instagram at all?
Probably, but like I said, I probably haven't been on Instagram in 6 months.
Okay. Got it. So that's kind of way back, but
yeah, they probably said the same thing on there.
Okay.
But a lot of times when people contacted me directly on Instagram, I would just block them.
Sure. But Telegram's more just kind of open, stuff like that. Okay. How recently, because maybe you can remember the username, if you can't, it's fine. How recently somebody asked you to trade on like Telegram, for example?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Has it been like this year, past month?
I don't speak in those chats, and like I said, there's 400 people.
Yeah.
So the likelihood of somebody seeing me out to trade, I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I really couldn't.
Got it. So Adam, like I said a little bit earlier about most of the truth being said, I appreciate it, because you're not and only would just blatantly just sit here and just go, yeah, I like this stuff, blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying you do, but, you know, we can tell stuff has come to the house, and we can tell stuff has gone out of the house. So, you know, basically here and then there. So it doesn't just come one way, it goes two ways, and I'm going to let you know we had a fake account messaging you a little bit, and you know, I know how the U-Trade thing works.
Okay.
And yeah, it's obviously multiple people.
Yeah.
And we had a fake account asking you that same question, and it wasn't just a block, it was an actual, we have image display turned off so we don't see what it was sent, but it wasn't just a block, it wasn't just an ignore. So I just do want to ask, because again, if you're not behind the camera, I care more about separating you from these actual people rather than, you know, because at some point it's looking like you got a little bit carried away and immersed in this when you didn't initially intend to be. And you know, obviously there's a difference between you know, doing a backflip into the pool versus getting pushed into the pool. And I think, well, it's not really a thing. I know that somebody, I think, pushed you into this pool, man. I think your toes were a little bit more, I think your toes at first dipped into the water, just liking some stuff on Instagram, and then, you know, somebody comes up behind you and trucks you into the pool there. So I'm only asking this to pull you out of this, man. I mean, I know you traded a couple times. Maybe you didn't initiate it. You didn't initiate it with us, but maybe you didn't initiate it. I just want to know why it happened and what kind of compelled that to happen, dude. That's all.
Do you want to know my story? Is that what you're asking?
Sure.
Because I spent 19 years in a relationship where I was literally in my sleep at times.
By a woman?
Yes.
Jeez.
Because I thought I was a single dad of a daughter, and I thought I needed help.
Yeah.
So I stayed in a relationship way longer than I should have.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got, you know, and surgery, and I got Percocets, and like I've been in some really bad places.
Right.
So what I did in those times, not proud of, but
okay.
Yeah, I didn't sober up until right after I met her.
Good.
I was still taking at the clinic.
How did y'all meet? You and her?
Online.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah.
See, like, and that's the thing. I know that the really scary thing is there's people that only like 10 and under. That's a scary thing.
Yeah.
What's not scary is somebody just going through really dark times, having the weight on your shoulders. Man, I don't know if I deal with stress the way you did, but everybody has their ways. And hey, if me punching a hole in my parents' wall, you wouldn't deal with stress that way, maybe. And so everybody has their ways of dealing with stress that probably aren't the most, you know, if I got everybody here to say, how do you deal with stress? We'd all have something embarrassing to say. So your way isn't any more or less embarrassing than anybody else's. It just is, right?
Well, and just like with any cigarettes is the hardest because it's right there on the corner. Every time you go into the gas station, it's just as bad or worse.
And you know what's up, dude? Nobody helps with that.
Yeah, there's
no help for that. And I think, you know, I get it. We don't have the longest time left to live here, but you know what, dude? It's okay to make every day count. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to live it to the fullest. I mean, I don't know what you're going to tell your girlfriend. I'm not expecting you to tell her. I don't. You're an adult, but you know, obviously the fact that you met a grown lady off the internet, that gives me a peace of mind that hey, this was more of an rather than a pattern, right?
Yeah.
So so you told me dark times, all right? I know you didn't hop on Telegram immediately start trading with people. Something had to happen. Right. When did that snap and it just start happening? Like how or why?
I don't think there was it was a gradual decline for sure.
Really?
It wasn't one. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, now I'm like little girls. It wasn't like that.
Okay. And that gives me a peace of mind. So you didn't just wake up one day,
no.
Elementary school, no, nothing like
Hell
that.
no. No, it's not like that.
Okay. So it was just a combination of just darkness and then just the internet just kind of.
Once you've been there, you don't have any morals left.
That's fair.
I don't know.
That's fair. But I think I think you being willing to stomp this out is actually having morals.
Yeah.
It is.
No problem.
It is, dude.
Help.
Let's help, man. So how often does the trading kind of happen then? Or
God, I really don't know about trade, man. I really don't.
Okay.
if I sent something out of here, it wouldn't have been X-rated. It might have been something like cartoon. That's one I like to send out quite a bit.
Sure.
And what do they call it? Not manga.
Or
Yeah.
low.
Yeah,
Well,
they're and most of the time, I don't know, when I did trade right after I first moved in, I might have sent like 2 or 3 to see what somebody else would send me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking, like links, pictures, videos? What are we talking
Like
here?
whatever picture I had
Okay.
on my phone when I had them.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, I've cleaned up since then, so I don't even have on my phone anymore, you know.
Okay. So you mostly send out, but maybe 2 or 3 were sent that were the real thing.
Yeah, but I doubt it would have anything X-rated on it. Like,
what do you mean by
most of the
X-rated?
time- Like most of the time, it's like really tight clothes, but not necessarily without clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, let's talk about what the other we're sending then. So what would these people send you individually then? That's kind of.
Oh, they would send X-rated. A lot of them would, yeah.
What were the age ranges of that they sent your way?
Oh, any number of things, yeah.
So
You name a number that probably would have been sent.
0 on up?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I could see it in your eyes. You know, I can always just go back and pull records too and prove it and make me take a week to figure this out. But I can also just figure it out right here because you're obviously somebody that isn't proud of this, and that's something that I actually will shake your hand for because you're something firm handshake. There you go. That's something that we're going to work through together. Okay. Look, we have a couple months left. It is what it is. But hey, man, every day counts. Every day counts. Make every day the best. Don't just throw in the towel because hey, man. Don't just throw in the towel because it's going to happen anyway. You never know. You never know. You don't even know if you have a few months left. You think you do, but miracles happen, dude. Miracles happen. And are you religious? Do you believe in God?
Sure.
Okay. If there is a higher power, I mean, you seem agnostic. If there is a higher power, he's probably damn proud of you right now.
I don't know why you're blowing smoke up my right now. What's going on?
Well,
Where are you getting to?
well, what I'm getting to
You're
is,
starting to sound like a snake oil salesman.
I hear
Okay.
you. I hear you.
Okay.
My dad is a salesman, but that doesn't make me one. But,
Like, what do I need to expect from here?
well, they're sending you.
You just said, you know, we can work on this together.
Let's do it, man.
If
Let's
you
do
want
it.
some help, I'll be happy to show you what. Give me an email address. I'll show you all the links that I've stumbled across that I might still have.
All right. Well, let's just kind of get a better idea now, and then, of course, I'll give you my phone number. I can give it to you right now if you want. It's fine. But just ask me whenever. But obviously, I know it was a watch that wasn't just questionable teens.
Okay.
I know, and I can just see that in your eyes. It's not like I have to prove this digitally. This is just me, like, man. This is me man to man being able, just not having a 70 IQ here. Seems like a lot of times they're posting the infant and toddler stuff, and obviously, since I'm 100% assured you're not behind the camera on any of these, I'm cool to ask you this. What is happening to these babies in the videos? I can, of course, assume, but I'd rather just have a factual thing that I can try to go after and try to find these videos. Truly, man.
So, I'm not. You're coming across really suspicious at this point. And it's because, well, I know, but I want you to tell me, is a trick the police use to get you to confess.
What is?
Well, I know, but I need you to tell me.
Tell me, tell you, like, is this a trick that is this a trick? Wait, you're asking, is this a trick that we use to get you to confess? Is that what you're asking me?
No, I'm just telling you, you sound suspicious, and I'm not sure how much more I want to work with you. Like, you're starting to sound like really, I don't know what you want out of this. If you want me to confess and run up to the police department now, is that your ultimate goal?
No.
What's going on?
No, absolutely not.
Like, I've told you repeatedly that I don't click on that. I'm not trying to watch that.
Okay.
If I do, it wasn't on purpose. And then I'm trying to back out of it, figure out my phone's crashing.
Okay.
Are we done?
Well, how's it going?
I got some groceries. I
mean, I'm not gonna tell her anything here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, okay. But
we can correspond again. I'm not opposed to that.
Right. I hear you, man.
I need some ground rules, maybe? I don't know.
I hear you.
Okay.
Well, but obviously there's a lot I can try to figure out about these, because I didn't hear about ICQ. ICQ. I didn't hear about ICQ.
Yeah, definitely look into them.
Yeah, but, you know, if you know that they're sending you anything from 0 to up,
I would be happy to forward it to you if you need me to.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what.
Right.
If you want to work on this, we can.
Right, but obviously, you know, I'm a private citizen too, so we got to be careful with that.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, obviously you can tell me about if you did accidentally click on it, because it was obviously clicked on.
I think we're done. I don't want to go into any more.
Well, that's totally fine, Adam, and I don't have to help you. So
I don't know what you're saying. Like, why are you saying you're going to help me?
Well, you know what? Because I don't think you need trouble for this. I really just think maybe it's like you said, dude. It's an. But you know, if you just want to give me the finger, which is fine, you can. You don't have.
I'm trying to give you the finger. I'm trying to go on.
How's it going?
I'm good. I'm Jillian.
Hi.
Hi, Jillian.
Hi. You okay?
Yeah. Gordon.
Hi.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So he evidently ran across some links that I clicked on Instagram, and we're discussing how those people are nefarious.
Okay.
Could you give us a few minutes?
Is everything okay out here then?
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Back in. So the weather is hot as for winter.
It was 20 degrees yesterday, I think. Like, it was cold as hell, and then all of a sudden it's 70 again. Really need something to drink, man. Like, I'm out this.
Want me to get you water?
In there, I gotta take my.
I can get you water if you want.
No, I'm all right.
All right.
I'm hoping that we get to what you need soon.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
You know, but it seems like, you know, like you said, it is a, and you said it went down a rabbit hole. I already get I get that part of it, but now, like I said, separate yourself from these actual scumbags, dude.
Sure.
Like, yeah, I get it. Oh, this is used, this, that. I don't know. You watch too many YouTube videos. I don't know. But yeah, like, I'm only asking you because I don't want to watch this stuff, okay? But if we can try to narrow down a race of some of this stuff, because look, like I said, we all rubberneck when we see a car crash. A little bit, some more than others, okay? If you did some rubbernecking, that is, because the thing is, stuff was watched, all right? Now, if it was rubbernecking, that's one thing. If it was actually indulged in, that is another. But again, if you're not behind the camera, it's whatever. But I think, look, there's obviously some you watched that you were trying to watch that was not just questionable, that was obvious. But I don't think it was infants and toddlers. I don't think it was that low. Unless it was, you can tell me. But obviously, some rubbernecking was done with that with the birth stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying. If you don't want to tell me what the rubbernecking was, then I guess you don't have to. But it would help me out tremendously, and I think it would actually help turn it around on these apps to where I can have a way to go. You know?
Like, I don't. You're gonna have to explain how that would help at all. Anyways, I mean, I don't.
Okay.
Right now, it just sounds like you're fishing to see.
I get it. I understand. I can understand that. But basically, if you can describe one of these videos, maybe we can get the race of the baby. Try to see who the adult was. I can't on hand. I don't have that software. But any language is being spoken in the video. That's what I'm trying to figure out here, and that's obviously something you can tell me. Because, you know, you wouldn't be saying, well, you're just trying to do this and that if you didn't know. You know, just like you're a smart guy, obviously, you can point out, I can point out too. So that's why. And I'm serious. Yeah, the snake oil, whatever, dude. I'm serious. Make every day count. Truly. I mean, you know, I played football my whole life, so maybe I'm just doing coach speak right now. So that's probably more of what it is. But no, I've never been a salesman. Never would I. You know, for this car, I definitely got. Yeah, I paid more than I should have. That's for sure. But yeah, that's the thing. Because, like, in the grand scheme of things, if you explain to me what happens in the video, it doesn't make a difference on your end.
There's no way. There's nothing that I would have seen that you would be able to track down. So I don't know why you're asking this. That really sounds suspicious.
Okay, what have you seen that I can track down?
Everything you can imagine, and that I've never imagined, I'm sure I've seen, because it's the internet.
Okay, well, let's talk about the IQC app and Telegram. Because obviously those seem to be the two biggest red flags. I know slips through the cracks, but there's really nothing.
Right.
Well, that's fault. But Telegram and IQC IQC seem to be like hands off and just, you know, let the Wild West happen, right?
Yeah, evidently. I don't know.
So okay. I guess what's the average thing they're posting then? Like, what is it? Is it always like that young, or is it?
I don't know, man. I don't. I could go on there and then hang up my phone. Like, I really don't have details on like that.
All right. Well, I'm not asking what you do. Okay.
Right.
If I really was trying to get an incriminating thing, I could just ask what you do, and the answer, well, the honest answer would obviously be that's underage, obviously. But I'm not asking that for a reason, because again, yeah, some of this might loop you in, but I'm trying to really, I can't stress you enough, I'm really trying to separate you from these actual people, and you have a lot of info on them because, frankly, they traded with you.
That's what I'm saying, man. I wasn't in it to investigate anybody. I would click on the picture, and then I'd do my business and hang up my phone.
Okay.
Like, I really don't have any more than what I've given you here.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do.
Well, there is something you can give me, which is what's typically on these mega links, because we can see what's clicked on.
I haven't clicked on those. Like I said, I clicked on one time, and it said, download this app. And I said, that I'm not trying to get on another app.
Okay.
So I really don't have a mega. I don't know. I think I tried to do it one time, and it was like, set up this and do that. And I was like, nah.
Okay.
So I couldn't tell you what's on mega. I honestly couldn't.
Okay.
I can tell you what they're advertising.
What do they advertise?
All the you can think of.
Okay, so zero
to 100.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what they're doing on there, couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Like, I don't have any specifics on that one.
Sure. That's fair enough. What's the what do these groups advertise a certain age, or like, or the titles of the groups, do they advertise certain ages?
I don't think I ever clicked on anything with numbers.
Okay.
Seriously, I don't. Yeah.
That's fine. When they're in English,
Usually it's pictures.
Just pictures on the group? Okay.
Usually that's all I click on.
Got it. How long have you been dating her for?
We've been together 4 years now.
She's pretty. She seems to care about you, man. It's good. I assume she doesn't know about any of this stuff.
No.
That's fair, dude. And again, it's not my place to tell her. I mean, maybe
I get it. If you want to morally judge me and say, hey, you know what your band's doing, I get it. I've stood on the moral high ground before. But like I said, I've also been a human now 46 years.
Yeah.
And one person's morals turns out to be, you don't know what you do in that situation.
Right.
You can judge all you want to, but if you weren't ever put in that situation where you've been for 20 years, you've been on, and you can't tell me what you would do. You'd like to believe what you would do, but you can't tell me.
No, and everybody would handle it in their own way. There's no set way that when this happens.
It seemed harmless. I don't like to hurt others. I don't like to see others get hurt. So that was that didn't seem to hurt anybody. But I get it.
Fair enough. I mean, even if you were just out in the middle of a downtown street, that could arguably be more harmful than that. So, oh man, like I really don't want to ask you to make you uncomfortable, man, but it's like I'm trying to get past you to go after them, but it's like, you know, it's kind of like a roadblock here.
Well, I'm not trying to roadblock. I'm seriously, I'm telling you that I don't commit to memory stuff about these people intentionally.
Right.
Like, I'm doing this to say it as anonymous as I can.
Of course.
So I'm just clicking on the pictures, getting my business done, and That's it. You know?
Okay.
So I remember that name.
Mm-hmm.
Friended me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But anything else about him, I couldn't tell you.
Sure. So, because it's weird, because you claim to have never. Well, obviously, I know you watched it, but I know you explaining it would make you uncomfortable and all of this type of stuff. I mean, I mean, I can't stress enough to you that it's just truly, I just truly don't give a shit that your eyes wandered places, dude. Like like you said, a victim.
Okay, but you haven't convinced me how me telling you exactly the position that I saw somebody doing something in is going to be at all helpful, but it is incriminating, it sounds like. So,
well,
I don't understand where you want to go with this.
Well, I hear you, but it'll be it'll be helpful because, hey, we can match that with another description of a video, potentially. It might not be helpful. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's just that it's automatically just going to make everything fixed. Now the whole world's safe. I'm not going to sit here and say that's happening, but it's obviously, hey, look, maybe this guy's seen this video, or this video circulating around on this app, because Telegram is the only app. I've heard WhatsApp's kind of like that too. I don't know if you were ever on there, but
I've got a WhatsApp, but I've never used it.
Yeah, but there's other apps where that circulates, and hey, we can say, hey, oh my God, this video we think is from Southeast Asia. This video is from Australia. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, and maybe it would help you too if you have an. But if you have an, not saying necessarily to that, but if you have an, I mean, part of the anonymous. Get that shit out, dude. That's part of it. I'm not saying that's the sole reason, but I'm saying it actually does help. And hey, look, you think the people sending this stuff to you wouldn't sell you out in a hot minute?
Selling what to?
They would sell you out in a minute. If I were to ask them about you, they would just say, oh yeah, this is him, all this. They would say it in a minute.
Okay.
So, look, again, you weren't behind the cameras on these. I can't stress that enough to you. You were not behind the cameras.
No, I get what you're saying.
Right.
I'm just not. Like, I don't know anything that can be helpful.
Okay.
There's no way. Like, I didn't pay enough attention to what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I couldn't tell you what background was. I couldn't tell you what skin color was. I just know, okay, I'm excited. I did my business, and I stopped. I mean, once I was done, I cut the phone off. I'm not.
Okay.
Like, I really don't see how I can do anything helpful. Give me a second. I got a water bottle over here.
Okay.
But I really am trying to be helpful. I saw you with the papers. I could tell you weren't with the cops, and I could have run you off when I saw you.
Of course, I understand that.
But I'm not. I'm trying to be helpful, but I'm really not. Like, I wish I had more information for you. Mm-hmm. I really do. But I don't know what you're asking.
Well, it's like any information I try to get on other people. You're like, well, if I say that's going to incriminate me. Well, dude, yeah. Okay. Well, honestly, then, all right. If you were the getaway driver in a robbery, or if you were even in the sidecar of a motorcycle that was yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, very, very low on the totem pole versus just maybe not even being on it, but just being associated with it. Yeah, it's not the most flattering of things. I understand that, but we also need to realize that there's bigger fish to fry. Like I said, dude, if I was just going after eyes looking at a screen, I wouldn't leave this neighborhood in 5 years probably.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't care about your eyes looking on a screen. I care about what was watched, because, yeah, obviously then, at that point, then I would care about, hey, who sent it? What app was it on? Even if we get the app, that'll work. That'll work out fine.
That's what I'm telling you. ICQ.
ICQ. Okay.
As in, I seek you.
You're right.
But it's ICQ.
Okay.
That's the one that I used the most.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, right now I'm about to burn my phone, which might go good when so.
Are you feeling?
I'm not feeling happy right now. No. Why?
Okay. Well, I don't want you to keep it.
I don't want to bring my problems on to everybody else, though.
You're not, dude. You're not. Like, dude, Adam, I didn't know about your 20-year relationship until you told me, but like I said, there's cause and effect. I don't care about that. I don't care about the effect. There's a difference between there is a difference between you just waking up one day, like you said, and just saying, yeah, versus 20 years of dude. There is a difference. Yeah, you want to say, oh, snake oil, this, that. I'm telling you, man to man, there's 20 years of difference.
Right.
Do you think I wouldn't want the same grace extended to me if I was caught with or something, or if I was caught with a ton of in this state? What if I'm like, oh, but my grandpa died. My grandpa just died. It's stressful. That's a lot different than like, yeah, I'm trying to make a ton of money selling this stuff. Do you understand?
I do understand.
Okay.
I also think that if we're going to accomplish something, it needs to be more clinical and less moral. Does that make sense?
Like as in
right now, you're giving me all kinds of moral reasons.
Sure.
What do we need to do?
Do you actually want help for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, not just me, but I want to help y'all. That's what I'm saying. But right now, all you're bringing is an immoral argument.
Okay.
And I feel like I've helped as much as I can.
But that's the thing.
I don't know what else to tell
But we
you.
know that's just not true, though. So.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
Because.
Like, what does that mean?
Because.
What do you mean?
Because
I'm not being truthful.
Well, there's a difference between just straight up not telling the truth and just being dishonest by omission, and obviously, what you watch isn't just borderline 17 up or 16 up. It's been some young stuff. How young? I don't know. But if you really want help with this, I'm down to help do some help clinically. I don't know a resource on hand in North Augusta that does that, but.
So do you really think I'd be comfortable going through all this stuff with somebody who just pulled up in my yard and just started accusing me of stuff? Like, I mean,
did I accuse you of anything that wasn't true?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I didn't, so that's why. Like, I didn't say. Did I ever say that you were taking pictures of little kids at an elementary school? Did I ever say that you have buried in your basement? No.
Again, we're on the moral argument here.
Okay.
I'm trying to take this to where it's helpful for both of us.
We're on the moral but factual argument here.
It's fine if that's how you want to be moral.
But I understand. I mean, like I said, I told you in the beginning, I don't think you need trouble. I think some help. I really think some help, man. And help can be accomplished in many ways. Maybe for you, help isn't going to church. Maybe that wouldn't help you. It might help some other people. Maybe for you, help is inpatient or seeing a therapist. Cool.
Or somebody showing up and scaring the out of me so I don't do it again.
Okay. But I think you've scared yourself enough times with this and it's still kind of relapsed.
Why do you think that?
Because you're not a and you actually have a conscience.
Why would you say I'd scared myself?
I think there's been times.
Past.
I think there's been times where you're like, "This is the last time I'm going to do it," and then it just happens again. I mean,
that's how it works. Yeah.
Absolutely. You think I haven't been to anything before? Yeah, I know. Even with, I'm going here, but I've been like, I promise I'm not going to do it again till a year from now. Next day, I'm sitting taking a and then, there's just.
Okay.
It's happened to me.
If I can help.
Okay.
I would definitely adjust your process.
Adjust my process?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, I really think at certain points in this conversation, I want it shut down. And if you're trying to find the people behind this, the way you're approaching could use some help.
Okay. Help me out then.
I mean,
I'm willing to get help too, man. If you have something good for me.
When you said, we already know, but we want you to tell me, that is a legitimate police ruse.
Sure.
And at that point, anybody who has been on the wrong side of the law is going to shut down.
Okay. Good to know.
And at this point, I really want to know what else you need. Because I would like to get back to what I'm doing. Or if I need to go cliff somewhere.
Well, don't cliff. Well, like I said, I mean, you already told me that people have just posted the most dastardly of stuff in there.
Yeah.
But
I honestly don't commit to memory every detail. No, I don't.
Okay.
So I couldn't tell you any more details than that. If you're asking, have I seen a specific video, ask me about that video. I might have seen it.
Okay.
But I don't have a, well, what is it you look at? I don't have that. I don't really have whatever, just I click on for today.
Okay. So let's kind of walk back. So on ICQ, is it more videos or pictures they post?
Oh, I'm sure the threads have both. Yeah, they have a little bit of both. I know.
Okay.
One of them had a gallery of like 3,500 videos alone.
What the?
30,000 with pictures and videos. It was 30,000 media.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Was that a downloadable thing, or was it just you can open it up and just?
No, it was right there in the thread. You click on it and they'd start playing the video.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Literally,
It's like
no.
Telegram. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like Telegram.
but you said 30,000? Is that even? I didn't even know that was
like
possible.
the media, and it says 30,000. Yeah.
So is this something like that you scroll through? Like how does 30,000 even fit on a screen? Like that's
Right. It's just the thumbnails, and you just start scrolling, and oh, that's a pretty picture, and you click on it.
Okay. Okay. What were the age range of the thumbnails that were on that link? Or was it a link, or was it just popped
One
up?
of the threads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here I am asking this. What were the age ranges you saw on there?
I'm sure 0 to 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grandmas?
Yeah.
They posted grandmas on there too?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess 30,000 would have everything.
Right.
Okay. So it went from 0 to 100, not that quick, but very, okay, interesting. Were all of these like picture video, were they all like, or were there any like?
I didn't click on 30,000 videos.
Okay, fine.
So I don't
Okay.
know. The ones I clicked on, some of them were really raunchy, and some of them were just, oh, she's changing. You know?
She's changing.
Yeah.
Like putting on clothes or something?
Like hidden cameras.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. So it's like it looks like some like security camera footage of them
Probably,
like stripping
yeah,
down,
yeah,
putting
yeah.
okay, got it. Holy. Well, here I'm asking this out of curiosity. You're probably not going to answer, but how old the chick look like that was changing? Like for example, just like it looks like some home video.
0 to 100.
Okay, but a 0-year-old.
All of them.
Okay.
It's the internet. If you want to find anybody, if you want to specifically look for a certain age, you probably could, but I've probably seen anything from 0 to 100.
Okay.
Like seriously, like I've seen them on there. I'm not clicking on them necessarily every time, but I'm sure it's there. No doubt in my mind.
Okay. Anything in that thread that was like not just a hidden camera? Was anything there like two people, doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all of this, anything you can imagine, I'm sure is on there.
Just in that thread alone.
Oh, I think I was on 5 or 6 different threads, but yeah, in the one with 30,000, yeah, there's no telling. People taking a dump, people having sex with dogs, I'm sure was on there. Yeah, I'm sure, but I could tell you I don't have specifics. Like I said,
okay, I know
really
you
don't get into details.
I know you didn't see all 30,000.
Yeah.
But even just on the ones you did see, you saw, well, at least you saw thumbnails of everything already on that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
One of them even said, and I was like, I don't want to see that for sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did the involve like a?
If I know, man.
Okay.
I just saw
Okay.
like,
All right. I hear you.
Yeah.
You. Okay. So you said 5 or 6 of these threads. So there's other threads with like.
Oh, I'm sure they're all over the place. I mean, just like on Telegram. When you click on one, it turns into they're like, oh, click here too. Check out this guy and check out this guy and click this one. And the same thing's happening on ICQ.
Well, the reason I'm asking like you how many threads did you come across is because I'm sure there's obviously more threads. It's not like I mean, you'd have to be watching right now in front of me to find everything, and probably then you wouldn't even found it. But like I'm just curious because what you say is factual. What I can assume is not necessarily factual. You know what I'm saying? So like
Cheese pizza. That's what I was trying to remember. What is that?
What are the abbreviations for cheese pizza?
Well, you said preteen.
CP.
Yeah.
CP.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just,
no.
That's what came to mind. I was like, what is cheese pizza then?
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was pizza sauce or something. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So the 5 or 6 others you've seen on these types of threads, were they also 30K? Or are they bigger, smaller? Like?
Yeah, I'm sure they range from like 50 members to 1,000 members, and Some people post and some people don't. 95% of them just mute on there.
Oh wait, so when you said 30,000 in the thread,
30,000 in the media.
Okay,
So
right.
that's pictures and videos.
Right.
And members in the thread.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Yeah.
I think the highest ones probably had 15,000. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, like, I mean,
and I think the smallest one I've been on was like 66 people. So.
Yeah, that's the smallest one. That's
exactly. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I'd rather just go after the people. I mean, I assume you were muting there. I'd rather just go after the people that were actually either posting or actually ahead of the thread.
Right.
I don't even have time to go after 66 people, dude. Right. I mean, I got shit to do, bro. I'm sure, as you do. That's why I'm asking, bro. Like I said, I wouldn't leave this neighborhood in 5 years if I was just going after locals. You just happen to be one that we saw online. That's it all. It's not like you know what I mean. It's not like I'm staking out your house for 10 years and like, oh, finally. It's more like, all right, well, he just happens to be here. But again, I could go door knock on 5 other ones and be like, hey, man, we got to talk about some stuff on Telegram. They'd be like, oh, you already know the drill. So, yeah, holy. Okay. Any stuff of like dogs and kids on a thumbnail that
is probably like, I don't have specifics on that one either.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. I hate to ask you this, but what do you have specifics on?
I really don't commit to memory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if commit to memory.
Yeah.
Then it's hard to find stuff that you like, you know.
So is it kind of you just watch one thing, go to the next type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until I'm done with my business.
Yeah. I guess asking you this wouldn't really make too much sense. I'm not going to ask it. Would it make too much sense to make it? I don't know. I don't want to put you on the spot, which is only related to you. So without committing to memory, without committing to memory, can you recall instances of like videos of all 0 to on up, like of just kind of view? I hate to say viewing, but yeah, I'm not saying to, but just kind of viewing. Like, can you like, do you have do you recall just kind of viewing like all these ages and just kind of watching it, knowing these were getting posted? Like, I can't ask it a better way, dude.
I'm not sure have I looked at on the internet? Yes.
Okay.
Is there all the on the internet? Yes.
Okay. But I mean,
I'm not trying to be difficult.
No,
here.
no,
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I feel you, dude.
Question.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay.
But
I'm not like. Have I watched some stuff in my life? Yeah, sure, you have too. But
yeah, absolutely.
Am I sure what I've seen or remember what I've seen? At this point, most of America is so desensitized. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you have a specific video, like I said, I might be able to answer that.
Okay.
But
do
I remember a video and can elaborately explain it to you? No.
Okay.
That's just not going to be possible.
Well, can you? Okay. So if I ask you about a specific video, are you going to answer me truthfully here?
I'll try.
Okay. Appreciate it. Okay. So there's a video of an infant that looks to be probably. So we're trying to narrow down. It's definitely not American. Like there's no English being spoken. Like
lighter skin.
Yeah, but you know how you can kind of lighter skin. Do you know how you can kind of tell? Like even watching just like you can tell when it's just American. You know what I'm saying? Like even watching a movie. Yeah. So there's a video of like an infant with like lighter skin. I mean not African, not African.
Right.
But lighter skin can be anything but African or
Hispanic, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. It's an infant, and this what looks to be an adult male. You can't really see his face. Maybe a glimpse of it. It looks to be an adult male, and they're making the infant perform.
I'm sure I've seen some of those.
Okay.
I'm sure I've not necessarily watched the whole thing, but seen what was going on and just scrolled past.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
So.
Yes, that's on the internet.
Okay.
That's what you're asking.
Sure. Okay, so you've seen what was going on. So the ones. Okay, how can we narrow this down here?
Yeah, I'm trying to, you have something.
Yeah. I mean, I know.
But
Okay, so let's try to narrow this down. If we reach a dead end, then we'll try something else. Let's try to narrow it down here. Okay, if you had to guess, like, what's a number that you've seen where they're adults like making babies?
Oh God, I don't intentionally click on those.
I know, but
I don't know. I'm sure there's dozens of them, hundreds of them
that have just kind of come across your feed and
that have been on the thumbnails, and you can tell that's what's going on.
Okay, got it. God, I hate to ask this without. I hate to ask this because it does sound like.
Ask it the way you want to ask it, and then I'll tell you how it sounds.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay. How many have you seen where you can, like, what's the longest one of those videos has played for you, where it's like a baby, you know, just kind of.
I can't imagine I stayed on it very long because it's just not my thing.
Okay.
Like, I'm sure the video probably records for like an hour or something. It'll have a little ticker down at the bottom, but how long I've watched it probably wasn't very long.
If you had to guess, like.
Instantly, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can tell me how I ask this one too. It's like we're trying to get to the bottom of this. It's like there is going to be some that like kind of it seems like it involves you. You know what I mean? I guess what. Man, whatever. I'm just going to ask you. You can tell me if it sounds or not. How about that? What's the? Oh, because maybe. Because, you know, obviously there's a difference between, like, you know, can't even crawl versus, like, you know, young but can walk and, you know what I mean? Right, like, you know, from, like, toddler on up, the human body doesn't look the same, but it looks the same. Like, same species, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Any videos of, like, where you saw maybe, like, a 3 or a 4-year-old, darker, like, probably definitely Hispanic, just getting, like, a guy having with that?
Have I watched those videos? I doubt it. Like, it's really not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
More of a solo person type thing.
Okay.
So, have I clicked on it?
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But not on, you know.
Okay.
I don't have any details on those. No.
Yeah, that's fair.
I really don't.
Yeah, no problem.
That's not my thing.
Okay. I was going to ask this in a few questions, but I guess we'll...
Yeah, go for it.
I guess we'll put the cleanup hitter now, right?
Okay.
Okay. So solo. So there's videos of. This is a lot, though. I mean, this isn't just like I don't have a specific video of this. I mean, I do, but it's like there's like a lot of that type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any solo? Well, let me just ask. Any boy stuff pop up at all in any of this stuff? Like,
oh yeah, they're all over the place, just as much as girls are.
Okay.
You know?
Is this something like I mean, not trying to incriminate or judge you here, but did you like look for the boy stuff at all, or just girls?
Nah, it's just pops up.
Okay.
Just yeah.
But when you were looking, you weren't like looking for boys or anything.
Oh God, no.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. It's just kind of it's like the for lack of a better term, the pizza at the Chinese buffet that nobody eats. Okay, yeah. I got you. Okay. So solo. So this is probably where you can help me here together about solo. Okay. Any with like a 5 or 6 year old girl who looks anything but African, just herself.
Oh yeah, 5 or 6, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen some of those.
Okay. So now match what I'm thinking here, if you can. What goes on in those videos, like?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. At this point, it almost sounds like you're asking me to paint a picture for me, so I could. So
no.
Like, at this point, I don't know what you're asking.
Okay.
Like, okay.
Well,
it's solo stuff.
Yeah.
Girls exploring their bodies.
Okay. But okay.
But what details? I don't
sure.
know.
But are there some? Okay. This kind of narrows it down. Are there some you've seen where they're using a toy to do that?
Oh, probably hairbrushes, toothbrushes, and like that. Yeah.
They actually use toothbrushes. I thought it was just.
Man, you need to grow up. Like girls have been doing that since time immemorial.
Dude, I'm not a guy that's into toys or anything like that.
Girls have been doing that since before they knew they were girls. And that's since Adam and Eve.
Yeah. Well, with how much we're talking about here, I'm pretty vanilla when it comes to dude. Like I don't do but no like handcuffs or definitely not. I break up, but like dude, I could use some Publix, man. You know Publix got fried pigs now.
Yeah. We went over there the other night for some. They have the best subs.
Oh yeah. I honestly don't know how Subway even is in these, because
cheap. Yeah,
they're insane. But you know, like So where I'm originally from in Texas, dude. Have you heard of it? Well, you've been around the country, HEB?
Yeah, I know HEB.
HEB sucks.
Yeah.
And you know they this is like the best kept secret because all these I mean, you say you're not too political, but you seem to be common sense politically, so I think we're on the same wavelength with that. Like I don't give a how elections go, at least federally, but I don't want to be taxed, and I just don't want a bunch of classrooms. That's pretty much my thing with that.
Okay.
But HEB, I don't know how you feel about this, but they fund the drag shows for kids. But they're supposed to be like this Texas company.
I'd have to see the details on that.
Yeah.
Because I hear a lot of, well, you should hate them because this, and then it turns out that's not exactly what's going on.
Right.
There's a lot of horror stories for no reason, like scare tactics. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was reading this article on Walmart Daily. They said HEB does this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. But
Yeah.
some of the, but no, dude, Publix is great. Best grocery store, dude.
I try real hard not to judge people that I haven't already been in their situation.
I guess that comes with you having a gray beard and more experience than I do. So,
Maybe.
yeah, probably. Wow, man. Okay.
I really need to get my taken, and I have to eat something. So, do you want to just reconnect later? We can. Like I said, I'm not trying to hide anything.
Can I get your phone number?
Sure.
Give me my phone.
Oh, here, put yours in. Type in yours and I'll call you or text you or something.
Okay.
And would you mind if I get your tag number too?
Sure. Let me add myself to contacts here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't have anybody in there. Like I said, I don't connect with these people.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to hook back up later, call me or text me or whatever. I will help all I can. Okay, but like I said, I've been down guilty as charged.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off actually.
Okay.
Did you get my number there?
Yeah.
Oh, give me my phone.
Working flowers, right?
Yes, sir. Oh no, you can hang on to it.
Yeah, please don't need that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. I sent you a text.
Got it.
So do you think there's something else I can help with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you don't mind, I mean, if we could stay out here for a couple more minutes. I mean, obviously, no, get your stuff,
Man,
get your stuff. I mean, if you don't mind me waiting out here.
No, I can't. I need to get some stuff done. So, what else do you need today?
Well, gosh, I do obviously want to try to infiltrate some of this.
Like I said, I'll be happy to send you whatever links I got that because I still have ICQ on my phone as an app, so I can pull up the threads and tell you what the names of them are and how to get to them.
Okay.
But other than that, not much more I can do. I don't think. I think I deleted Telegram even, so.
ICQ. Do these threads have like a certain name to them?
Yeah, one of them says
Okay.
like, and then half of them are in Spanish. Most of them are in Spanish, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
I couldn't tell you what they're saying.
This is a very general question, but are most of the are most of the stuff, like you say, of these younger than 18 videos, are most of them like, I guess in your experience that you've watched, without getting specific, because you know obviously we don't want to accuse you here. Is there like a certain race that most of them are? Like at least if you had a guess, like what's the majority of them? Like what race, or like what part of the country or part of the world?
First of all, probably all of them.
Okay.
And secondly, why would that matter if we're saving kids? What does race have to do with it?
Well, it doesn't have
Like,
anything
what
to
are
do
we
with it.
doing? What are we doing with that? Why is that an issue?
Well, if most of the videos were from North Augusta, South Carolina, obviously that'd be a place where we should probably put people. But if most of the videos are coming from, I don't know, South America, well, that's probably something we'd have to work on.
Right, but North Augusta would have black people, Hispanics, white people. Like, I don't...
Sure, but you know, America's the most diverse country in the world, though. So I used a bad example there. Yeah. But you know, if all these videos had some baby wearing like a Toronto Maple Leafs beanie.
Oh yeah, I'm sure if I had details like that, I'd tell you though.
Right.
No, I really would.
Okay.
Like, I don't have that kind of... I couldn't tell you what anybody's face looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at that photo.
No, I don't need the bike. I'm just talking with him, dude. I don't need the bike. You just close it.
There you go, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do. What else? Like I said, if you want to get back together sometime, I got to work this weekend. I got a nasty cold. If I don't take it soon, I'm going to be passed the out.
Okay.
So, and I got to eat with it, and I got to do. If you want to get back together, I'm not opposed to making friends with you.
Yeah,
It's
no
fine.
doubt, man.
All
I
right.
mean, is this something that? Oh man, I got to get running back home here by tonight. Is this something that I eventually come back in like an hour or two and talk about?
No, we're talking Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm
working 40 hours Friday night through Sunday. So I can't, and I got all kinds of to take care of today because I got to work tomorrow. Okay?
Well, you know, I mean, obviously, I do want to just get everything knocked out today, so I don't have to keep pestering you, and we can just.
Well, then why did we exchange numbers? Like, what else do you need, man?
Well, I'm down to come down later today and talk.
I can't do it today. That's what I'm telling you. I got to do.
Oh, you have an hour free or two.
Are we done? Like, I'm really got to go, man.
Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but.
I can ask you to leave then.
Sure. I mean, that's fine.
Like, I'm not trying to be difficult, but I have to do. I'm wanting to be helpful, but now you're getting to be too pushy. And if you want to hook back up later, that's fine. But it won't be today. It won't be this weekend.
All right. Well, I mean, are you going to let your wife know about any of this, or your girlfriend?
It sounds like we have more to share something about, yeah. Like I told you, you were here when I told her what was going on. So,
Right.
Yeah, we probably have a hard discussion to talk about. Then it's quite likely I'll be homeless real soon. And when I do, probably won't be long, which will make moral, crusaders like you happy. So,
Well,
I don't know what to tell you here, man.
Well, you know, dude, Adam, if you thought that, if you think my end goal is to get you, I mean, that's just kind of.
Well, you want to spit out, right?
Yeah, but
So
I
if
mean,
there's no market for it.
right.
Ultimately, that makes sense to me, yeah.
Of course, but in the grand scheme of things, do you think you could help with this, or do you think it hurts
to,
it?
man.
Right.
I'm trying
right.
to. I really am. But I really do have to do. Because if this isn't going completely downhill to where I need to go ahead and
Okay, well, don't do that.
Then
I mean, that's crazy
I
talk.
need to continue with what does keep me going. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well,
I wish you guys all the luck.
yeah.
Like I said, I'll be happy to send you whatever I can.
Okay. before we correspond here, you know, like I'm just letting you know, like don't block my number because you know I am trying to separate you.
I'm trying
Okay.
to help you.
All right. Cool, man. You know, because obviously I'm doing you a massive solid by just talking to you, and you understand that, right? So, you know, obviously, yeah, we'll be in touch later today. We'll figure out a good day to meet up and talk. But all right.
Like I said, next Monday.
Sure.
You want to come in? We'll go out to lunch. We'll go do whatever you want to do.
Let's do it, man.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yep.
Man.
I'm having a call on.
Oh my gosh.
Take
care, Adam.
You want to take her and cover the phone?
Oh my God, dude! South Carolina is such a state, bro. Dude, if you're gonna be some, unless you get caught by like the feds, then South Carolina. I hate to give advice like this, but dude, if I'm trying to do some things to some South Carolina or to Michigan, holy dude. Do they not understand? Like you told him. I mean, dude, I saw a telegram, dude.
Told me the amount of stuff, and then the lady was like, "Well, we have to call a non-emergency," and then she gave me the wrong.
So, you know, when the cops don't show up, if you all want to look at the Escondido catch, which is on Rumble, if you just type in Escondido on Rumble, you'll see the cops didn't show up to it, and it ended with a handshake. And 3 months later, he got arrested for a crap ton of CP. Obviously, we're very frustrated the cops didn't show up because clearly they should have just done their job. Well, you know, they're busy, of course. But, you know, South Carolina, that's like the South's Michigan for us, if you catch my drift. But, you know, since we ended on a handshake, and I guess he bought the I was selling him, he sent me spam call. He sent me the groups he was in here. A lot of them just little solo girls, kids, you know, CP, this, that. You know, obviously nothing showing in them, but, you know, this is a screenshot clearly from his phone. I mean, this screenshot was taken 20 minutes ago. So, I mean, he basically buried himself with that. I mean, you know, towards the end of the video, he started to fess up more to what he's seeing. But you know, he sent me that. So, I mean, this is literally a gift wrap case because we've never had a time where we're able to get into the guy's phone before the cops see it. So, I mean, we literally pretty much are into his phone. He took a screenshot of his telegram, and we'll see if they do his job. I hope by the time this video drops, there's a news article we can put in the pinned comment, and there's you know, an arrest record. Yeah, with an arrested in the title. So, yeah, we're about to go in, turn it in. We'll see what happens, but yeah, we're gonna have some police presence due to some TOS things. But yeah, join up on locals in the pinned comment. It really helps us travel the most, catch the sickest. As you see the sickest, I mean, he probably gave like maybe 5% of what he's really into, and that was still a lot. Then follow our Facebook in the pinned comment. We're trying to grow in there and get the word out to the middle-aged white brigade, baby. So, yeah, join up. 70 videos early and uncensored, and this video could have been uncensored. We're actually live streaming this on locals right now, probably a month or two before we drop it publicly. So, join up, pinned comment. We're about to go turn it in, and we'll film a lot of police presence.
Every week.
Say again?
Man.
Well, we're actually here at the Sheriff's Office. We want to turn in an individual who has admitted to trading and viewing child and possessing it at a very high clip. We have a group of catch online child across the country, and there's an individual. I know you're a state trooper, so I don't know if it's quite your jurisdiction. There's an individual. He lives in North Augusta, so it's Aiken County. And, you know, he was on our radar. He's not somebody we talked to online, but just his Instagram was following a ton of little kids, so we figured he'd be into some stuff. Okay. And he confessed to trading child. He confessed to possessing it. He said he's viewed, like, threads that have over 30,000 images of it. And we tried to call the cops to the scene. They were all busy, but we want to at least file a police report, send you guys a video of him confessing, because I think there's some compelling stuff on there that y'all could probably use to go get him arrested.
So you have the statement on video?
Correct.
Okay. Fortunately, it's not a report I'll be able to do for you.
Okay.
We focus on highway safety.
Sure.
You know, motor vehicle.
Right.
Violations. I mean, you're at the right place, being in the sheriff's department.
Okay.
So you go through here, they put you in the lobby.
Okay.
You'll be able to make contact with somebody, get your statements, get your video recording, things
All right.
like that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm Super Derek with the Highway Patrol.
All right.
What's going on?
Young sir. So we're just gonna film it at school. We can film it here.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just TOS. We have to follow here. It's not you. But we have a group we catch online child across the country. We typically post minors online across the country. Message us. I think they're talking to a minor, but this one was a little bit different because this guy never talked to us online. We just saw him around, and his name was. He went online by the name. The reason why we approached him at his home is because in his bio it has a pizza symbol with She's Pizza like child online. His name is Adam. And he was basically following tons of little kids online and profiles that we knew to trade child. So we approached him at his home today. We interviewed them and tried to get their confessions on camera. And he confessed to watching endless child. He's like, I saw everything from 0 on up. And he specifically said he's seen videos of infants, adults, and he's also, he's watched like everything you could think of, he said. And he wasn't too specific because he didn't want to incriminate himself, but he incriminated himself. And he said he saw threads of like 30,000 images and videos in one. Massive trader. We tried to call the cops over here, but he didn't know we called the cops or anything like that. So yeah, I was kind of pretty cool with him the whole time. I'm like, I just want to help find the real bad guys. So he actually, we exchanged phone numbers when I left. He actually sent me 2 pictures of his Telegram. Telegram is an app they used to trade child very religiously. Same with this app called IQC that he was using. I never even heard of it until he told me about it. But he sent me these 2 screenshots from his Telegram. This is just right after I left the house here. You can see that he's in groups called like that.
This you have his like handle for there?
On Telegram, I don't, but sure.
He needs to register. I don't know, does he need to be in the system first?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Adam, that's correct.
Okay. And he lives
Yes, in North Augusta.
and you said he had his phone number?
Yep, I do. His phone number is not connected to his Telegram. His phone number is.
Okay. Okay. You know about how old he is?
46. Oh, not.
You know what day, by any chance?
No.
Okay. Let's see, what was the Instagram? You guys Instagram handle it? He was
His Instagram's disabled, so I can send you a screenshot of it. But it's gonna be. He said he got banned. I mean, he's obviously getting banned for doing this.
all right. Can I get your information?
Sure. Alex, ALEX. Last name is Rosen, ROSEN.
All right. What's a good phone number?
83. Not AM.
Okay.
If there's an email, I'll send everything to you like ASAP because.
What I'll do is, I won't be the one necessarily investigating this.
Sure.
They'll probably go towards juvenile investigations
Okay,
department.
no problem.
So I'll give them your phone number.
Yeah.
And just let them know that or if you've got an email, I can write that down.
Yeah.
I can attach it. What's
Leonard.
Gmail? So what I'll do is I'll do the initial report.
All right.
And then, like I said, normally something like this is going to go up to our juvenile investigators.
Sure.
And then they can look into it and on their side of things, especially when it's over the internet and all that.
No problem.
Anything else you think you said you got all the screenshots, they can get that from you. He lives there for sure.
Yeah, it was at his
It was
house.
just somebody that was hanging out at the house or whatever.
I will just say, like, with this guy, time is of the essence. He's already agreed to meet up and talk with me.
slide on through here, man.
I don't want it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
He's already agreed to meet up and talk with me again on Monday or Tuesday. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but I still have like good rapport with him.
And you had a picture of him up on his Instagram or no?
Oh, this is from his Facebook, but
Facebook? What's that Facebook account too? Just go by Adam Davis on Facebook.
yeah,
Oh, it is?
exactly. And it says he lives in Barnwell, South Carolina.
Okay. White male. What color his hair was?
I think non-existent.
Okay, he didn't have to go to anything.
He was wearing a hat. Oh no, he's a gray beard.
He had glasses.
Right. Okay.
Gray glasses.
Gray glasses. How tall would you say it was?
5'10", yeah.
5'10"? Okay. Roughly how much did he weigh, if you had to guess?
230,
200?
yeah, around there.
All right.
What's up, guys? So consider joining our locals. If you like the fact that we catch predators nationwide, it's not possible without you joining our locals. On locals, you get to see over 20 catches early, completely uncensored. You get to see live predator confrontations as they happen, and you get to support the movement that has an arrest in 43 different states and convictions in 24. We do travel the most and catch the sickest. It's only $7 a month. You get more early content than Rumble. We do big content dumps every single month on locals, and can't do this without you guys. Consider joining locals.